There is one thing which I've consistently said on this platform, and I'm willing to repeat it again, that in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. Everything in politics is normally well planned, well scripted, and executed to achieve certain political objectives. Nothing in politics happens out of mere coincidence. There is no way Moses Kuria can be speaking and taking a stand the way he has been doing on the revenue allocation formula without a political objectives. There is no way, there is absolutely no way Irungu Kangata, who is the majority whip at the Senate, can speak the way he's been speaking on the BBI, the Building Bridges Initiative, and also on the revenue allocation formula without the input and approval of President Uhuru Kenyatta. And something has been telling me that President Uhuru Kenyatta is actually the one who is using Irungu Kangata and Moses Kuria to achieve Mount Kenya political objectives. So today I want to explain to you guys why I think the president is using these two gentlemen to achieve Mount Kenya political objectives. But before we do that, if you're watching this video for the first time, I want you to take a second or two and click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. Now back to the main issue. Irungu Kangata is the majority whip at the National Assembly. He was appointed by President Uhuru Kenyatta to replace Susan Kihika, who was adamant and became a rebel. And therefore, Irungu Kangata, as the majority whip at the National Assembly, is supposed to whip the senators, sorry, not National Assembly, is supposed to whip the senators. But this revenue allocation formula discussion or debate has exposed Irungu Kangata. And I think Irungu Kangata cannot just be talking over a sensitive matter like this without permission from President Uhuru Kenyatta. Moses Kuria, I said here and I still maintain, is a Trojan horse for President Uhuru Kenyatta in William Ruto's camp. So whenever Moses Kuria speaks something, sometimes I strongly believe that he is on a mission to achieve certain objectives. But why am I saying that Irungu Kangata is being used to achieve certain political objectives from Mount Kenya, for the people of Mount Kenya? Number one, for President Uhuru Kenyatta to successfully rally Mount Kenya around him, he must find something which can unite the entire region. And this is where Irungu Kangata and Moses Kuria are coming in. The president and his handlers have actually used what the former president Mwai Kibaki used before. Create a fear factor in Mount Kenya region. Create a siege mentality around Mount Kenya people. And how do you do this? You create something which they support and the rest of the country don't support. During Kibaki era, there was this narrative of 41 versus 1. That's exactly what is happening today. Today, the revenue allocation formula is actually benefiting Rift Valley more than Central Kenya. But a narrative has been created to make it appear that it's going to benefit the people of Mount Kenya more than any other. It's going to benefit the people of Central Kenya and the larger Mount Kenya region than any other part of the country. So two people have been tasked with passing that message to the masses. Moses Kuria, who ideally is a Tanga guy and is supposed to stand with the win-win situation which the deputy president is advocating for, is on record and has been on the ground explaining to the people, breaking it down, why Central people must not allow the one man, one vote, one shilling campaign to be defeated at the Senate. Irungu Kangata at some point was even more courageous to link it to the Building Bridges Initiative. That Central Kenya and the larger Mount Kenya region were only going to support the Building Bridges Initiative if the one man, one vote, one shilling campaign, which is commonly referred to as the revenue allocation formula, was going to pass through the Senate. And because these two gentlemen are the guys who are vocal on this particular matter and they've taken the face, Moses Kuria is a member of parliament. It doesn't even vote at the Senate. Irungu Kangata is the majority leader, is the majority whip at the Senate. Ideally, is the one who should be advocating for dialogue amongst members of parliament. He's the one who should be whipping members of parliament. But Irungu Kangata has been very arrogant. That arrogance of Irungu Kangata is not coming from somewhere else. It is coming from the deep state. The deep state has realized that for them to succeed in rallying Mount Kenya around President Uhuru Kenyatta, they must create this siege mentality. The 41 versus 41 versus 1 narrative. And it's already working. Today, if you go to central Kenya, they view the rest of Kenyans as if they're taking part of their revenue. They view the people of northeastern Kenya as people who don't deserve the kind of money they are getting. And the other day, I saw Mwangi wa Iria addressing the press, and it was very clear that there is no need for them in Muranga to continue receiving less money, while in the amount of money going to Northeastern is enough to take them to training even for pilots outside the country. So that siege mentality has been created, and it has been created by who? Irungu Kangata and Moses Kuria. And that's why I insist that these guys are likely working for Uhuru Kenyatta to achieve the objectives. And after this debate, rest assured that Uhuru Kenyatta is now being viewed differently in Central Kenya. Central Kenya view Uhuru Kenyatta as someone who is after their welfare, who can protect the interest of the community. So that's number one. Number two is the numbers. That's another political objectives. Moses Kuria, all Mount Kenya leaders have been singing one thing, the numbers. Remember, in 2022, Mount Kenya is not going to produce a serious presidential candidate, but they have the numbers. Who do they give these numbers, and how can they use these numbers to benefit them politically speaking? Because these guys are people who have enjoyed and tasted power before. They can't just let power go, that Uhuru Kenyatta's term has come to an end, then Uhuru Kenyatta is now going to go outside there. And today I saw a group addressing the press today, demanding the community to rally around Peter Kenneth. We've also seen similar initiatives. And even the other day, Musalia Mudavadi was in Central Kenya. The song is the same. The Central Kenya have the numbers. And why are they flouting these numbers? Why are they telling Kenyans that they have the numbers? They're telling Kenyans to listen to them, that these numbers will have to count. So in my view, that's one of the political objectives which Moses Kuria is doing so well. Moses Kuria has been singing about these numbers. He's been singing that other areas, they have just trees. But in Central, they have the numbers, they have the votes. So that's our political objectives. And by reminding Kenyans about these numbers, then the question is, who is going to benefit? Uhuru Kenyatta is going to retire. And is going to retire with these numbers. Or is this going to be part of the bargaining? Is it possible that Central Kenya would now demand, for example, the Prime Minister's post because of their numbers? So those are issues, and these are all politics. Number three, the third objective which they have been reminding Kenyans is the contribution of Mount Kenya to the economy of this country. That the Central Kenya produce 70% of our economy. And I saw David Ndii the other day dismissing that. So the fact of the matter is, the people of Central Kenya are known to be businessmen. They are all over. And the other fact is that Central Kenya is one of the fertile regions in this country. They are farmers. Of course, they are hardworking. They produce coffee, they produce tea, they produce milk. But is it true that they contribute to 70% of our economy? And if they contribute to 70% of our economy, what message are they trying to tell the rest of the country? That the 70% of the economy should actually go to them. So basically, these are used to achieve that particular objective of revenue allocation formula. So if Central Kenya, for example, is producing 70% of our economy, how much is coming from Rift Valley? Let's say Rift Valley now coming 20. How much is coming from coast, where we have the ports? How much is coming from Nyanza, where Kisii are equally producing a lot in terms of food? Areas like Migori, we have fish here which is exported every single day. So how much? So basically, it's all about politics. Number 3 is about the Building Bridges Initiative. If you look at Irungu Kangata, is supporting the Building Bridges Initiative. But he's saying they'll only support it if the revenue allocation formula was passed. If you look at Moses Kuria on the other side, he's opposed to the Building Bridges Initiative. Why are they pulling in the different direction? In my view, that's strategic. If you go for hunting, for those who used to hunt like some of us, you normally seal the areas. You see, you go to the bush, you surround it, unatuma dog mbwa pale, mbwa anaingia, naona mkia ikitendeka hivi, hiyo unajua tu iko kitu, then mnakuwa ready. So ikitokea pale, wale atapata wale huko, ikitokea na huku. So I think the Building Bridges Initiative is part of the entire agenda, so that if it succeeds, then the people of Central Kenya are going to be considered in the next government, whether it's going to be formed by William Ruto, whether it's going to be formed by Raila Odinga, whether it's going to be formed by Musalia Mudavadi, but Central Kenya is going to be considered. So basically, the Building Bridges Initiative was a President Uhuru Kenyatta's agenda. But if you followed the debates by Moses Kuria, by Irungu Kangata, they turned that round to appear as if for them, their only focus was the revenue allocation formula. And that Building Bridges Initiative was actually Raila Amolo Odinga's baby. So that without the revenue allocation formula passing, then Raila Odinga should forget about the Building Bridges Initiative. Well, in real sense, Uhuru Kenyatta is on record as having told the people of Nakuru town, the Kikuyus in Nakuru town, that Central Kenya or the Kikuyus' interest will be taken care of in the Building Bridges Initiative. BBI, in my view, is Uhuru Kenyatta's own baby. But they've now successfully succeeded in convincing the rest of the country that this thing you see here, for us, we don't care. It is Raila Amolo Odinga's baby. So Raila Odinga should now decide to take care of it. And lastly, the other message which is coming out is the position of Central Kenya in 2022 politics. Where are you going to put them? Irungu Kangata was very clear that BBI, Moses Kuria has been very clear that he wants to be the running mate. And why are they telling us about the numbers? Why are they telling us about the economy? Why are they telling us about the Building Bridges Initiative? They are telling us that so that you can know and be reminded that there is a part of this country which is called Central Kenya and the larger Mount Kenya region. And they have the numbers, and those numbers are going to matter in 2022. So I strongly believe that Moses Kuria, Irungu Kangata, and to some extent, David Murathe are actually working for President Uhuru Kenyatta to achieve political objectives, which is going to impact on the people of the larger Mount Kenya region. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. And if you are watching this video for the first time, please, I want you to take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time you produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, please, just like I said earlier, I just don't know how to thank you. I'll take a time. I said when we hit 100,000 subscribers, I'll take my time and thank you. But for now, just know that I really appreciate the efforts, the people who share my content, the people who comment and drop their comments. I really value all those. But I want you guys to continue supporting this channel by sharing the content, by dropping in your comments, and by giving the video thumbs up. And again, if there's anything you want me to discuss on this platform, please feel free to reach me on my WhatsApp number, which is 0777 741323. That number is WhatsApp. It's actually WhatsApp. Most of the time, I don't pick it, but I use it for WhatsApp. So please just reach me on that particular number. Thank you guys, and please, may you have a good day.